going to be showing you how I'm going to scale this info product for my client Matt to $250,000 per month this year. All right, I'm going to be breaking down the entire process, no gatekeeping, from AI setting to ads. So let's get into it. But the first step and the most important step before I even get into the funnel is the offer, because this is a very scalable offer. Now, I consider a scalable offer in most cases, and I'm talking about an offer that can go to $250K a month, as something that's B2C, so selling to consumers, 9 to 5 is whatever, with a big market, a big pain point, who are financially qualified, and there is no current industry leader. There's no current Alex Hormozy of the industry. So this offer is helping first responders, helping firefighters, police officers get out of the 9 to 5 and retire with real estate. And there's no one for that industry right now. So we're really scaling that and running that up ASAP, and things are already going very well. Okay, so now with that in mind, now you know this is a scalable offer. Let's get into the funnel. Okay, so the funnel is basically balancing both long-term acquisition with quick cash. Now we're getting quick cash in to redeploy into long-term through direct DM ads. Okay, so direct DM ads, we're getting about 20 inbound DMs per day, and it's not to a lead magnet, it's literally to work with us. Now, this is what I'm talking about. With a scalable offer like this, you can get direct inbound DMs to book a call to buy from you without needing to spend a ton of money. We're paying $5 per DM, okay? So these DMs all go to the AI appointment setter, which we place. I'll get into that in a second, which qualifies these leads. It determines their goals, their pain points. It pitches help, then it pitches a call, then it pitches a Calendly, and then it books them in. So this is the appointment setting flow that we've trained our AI appointment setter on. Now the AI appointment setter, it's not like a public thing. It's like my company. I'm still kind of gatekeeping that at the moment. We're not releasing it to the public just yet. But anyway, the cool thing about this AI setter is that it has a 2-minute response time, because with quick cash like this, the speed to lead is really important. It won't cut it if an appointment setter sleeps. So we have AI working 24/7, setting people with a 2-minute average reply time, which means that every single lead is 7 times more likely to convert because the speed to lead is high, and it's working 24/7. On top of that, there are so many other benefits. It doesn't need to be motivated. We don't need to do team calls with it. We don't need to, pay it out, 5, 10 grand a month. It's literally it's the best solution ever, because you don't have to motivate a human, and it removes all of the human faults that an appointment setter would have. These are people who are fresh into business, who need to be motivated, who, they might not be working super hard, they might be distracted, and the AI is literally the most disciplined, regimented thing you could ever imagine. So the AI appointment setter here is just a demo idea, but you can see it literally talks just like the client. So this is on our back end. It talks exactly like the client would talk, and it goes through the setting flow exactly. It's asking, what's the biggest thing stopping you going after those goals? I wouldn't mind breaking it down if you feel it would be helpful. What's your goals like? What do you do for a living? It's literally asking everything that you would need that's part of this setting flow. It's handling objections. It's handling all these different objections, how much the price is, everything like that. So the AI setter is working 24/7, setting all these people. It's not expensive. It's the perfect solution, the perfect middle ground out there, okay? Now, from there, I'll get into the post-booking process after I talk about our long-term acquisition funnel, because long-term, really important. This is how we're going to be making 250 grand a month end of year, because as much as you can jack up DM ads to $1,000 to $10,000 a day in ad spend, what's really going to help you scale is long-term. And how we do this is with follow ads. So we're getting Instagram followers who are qualified. And the reason why that's so beneficial is because these people are in our content ecosystem, where they're seeing our reels, our stories, our YouTube ecosystem, and within that, they're seeing our results, our personal messaging, our personal values, our stories, our value, all these different components which we can convey through this content to really warm them up, to really nurture them. And think about this at scale, right? Think about if you've been following this person for 6 months and you've been seeing their value, you've been seeing their messaging, you've been seeing their unique mechanism. You're going to like that person, you're going to trust that person, and you're going to want to work with that person over someone you just see a direct ad of, okay? And from there, we funnel these to conversations. And how do we do this? We do firstly call to actions to lead magnets. So it's reply this word and I'll send you this free guide. So we do that with the stories, with the reels, with the YouTube. And then also we have the AI appointment setter send opener messages to every single follower, because what we've identified is with everyone who follows you, if you follow them back, right, what will happen is that you have a 50% reply rate. So the reason why you have a 50% reply rate is actually because these people, it skips the request inbox and it lands right at the top of their primary inbox, which means there's no request inbox with everyone else. It's literally just as good as an inbound DM, right? Except we pay on average $1 per follower. So if we're paying $1 per follower and 50% reply, we're effectively paying $2 per DM at scale, which is unheard of for any DM ad. So right off the bat, it's extremely effective, both short and long term, but for long term, the content ecosystem wins over any funnel, okay? Now, from here, after they book in, because you'll notice there's no VSL or anything, after they book in, they're gonna get an SMS flow where they get a message 1 hour before the call, 30 minutes before the call, 15 minutes, and on the call event with the link. And then from there, they're going to get an email flow. Now, the email flow will be 24 hours, 12 hours, and 6 hours. And along with the post-booking DM, it's going to send them to what we call a thank you page. Now, a thank you page is a website which confirms like the Google Meet link to book the call. Then it shows them a transfer of trust video, which is a video where it's literally like on Google Meet with the client and then also the closer. The client introduces the closer as like a lead real estate strategist for this offer. And says that they'll be taking the call with the closer. So now we've like transfer that trust to the closer. Then we have the pre-call video sales letter, which basically talks about what the call will be about. It removes the risk, everything like that. And then we have a ton of case studies and also a Q&A, what's our call going to be about? How much is your program? Like all these different questions that people might have. And from there, we then on Instagram message them 6 hours before, 1 hour before, and on the event. And if we see that the show rate is low, we're going to introduce WhatsApp calls. So the day before, we're going to have someone on the team actually dial the leads up on WhatsApp and be like, hey, this is Matt from Transform. We have a call tomorrow. Like, how's everything been? Blah, blah, blah. And just build some rapport, remove some friction the day before. This has on other offers drastically increased the show up rate. So this is the process we're using. What you'll notice is it doesn't take too long to actually describe. I've probably been filming this for like 5 minutes by now. And the process is not extremely complicated. It's just about reps and consistency and understanding that conversations is the most important part, because conversations are one-to-one at scale, and one-to-one is the most scalable marketing funnel, because things like AI, things like fake webinars have destroyed trust in consumers. And so when you have one-to-one and you do it at scale with AI, you're able to talk to people. They like you, they trust you, they're having a conversation, you can follow up with them, you can send them voice notes. Guys, the possibilities are endless. With this AI, we're introducing custom voice notes. So soon the AI is going to be able to send these messages as voice notes using an AI voice model that sounds exactly like the client and even uses their name in the voice note. So there are so many possibilities leveraging one-to-one marketing, which is the future. Last year, I worked for 6 months with an 8-figure entrepreneur for kind of free, just for experience at the start of last year. And his biggest thing was one-to-one at scale. He was always telling me this. And I have implemented this into this funnel because one-to-one at scale is the best way to grow. And you're going to be seeing over the next couple of years with info, the people who are really crushing it are the people using one-to-one at scale, creating a personal brand, a good content ecosystem that nurtures people, that makes them like you, that makes them trust you, and essentially sets you up for long-term success. So hope this video was valuable. Subscribe to me here on YouTube for daily breakdowns where I'm going to be showing you, how I'm working with all of these different info products, all of these different coaching programs, scaling them up, and how ideally I get to $100,000 per month before I turn 17. Now this month was about 80 grand. So see you in the next one. Talk soon.